Hi guys, it's Crystal with Patsy's Pieces. I've not done a video in a very long time. Probably been years, honestly. Being that we're a military family, we move a lot, so I've not done much. But anyways, I'm back, and hopefully I'll be able to make some videos, more videos soon. But currently, I wanted to share my new stamp storage solution. I have tried many things with my clear stamps, and I've gotten rid of some packages and wished I hadn't. Some I've kept, and some they're just pieces of sets that I got rid of. Like, I kept the ones that I like and got rid of the other stamps in the set that I didn't like. So my stamps are kind of mismatched, whatever. But my system worked for a while, but it's definitely not working now. And so I wanted to share what I've come up with. All of my Studio G, those little, I forgot what the other brand is. I think it's Inka Dinka Doo, or I don't know. Yeah, I think it is Inka Dinka Doo. Yeah, these little clear stamps that come on these little sheets. I've collected lots of them, as you can see, but I got rid of their packages and had these in the 3-ring binders in the little baseball card collector sheet protectors or whatever, and that didn't work very well. They kept getting stuck, and I didn't like that, and so I took them all out, and then took all the stamps off their clear sheets and stuck them in binders on hard acrylic boards that I cut myself. I bought the big, it's like plexiglass, I guess, but I got it at Hobby Lobby and cut them up into 8.5 by 11 sheets, and those worked for a while with all of my stamps individually grouped, like school stuff or owls or outdoor, plants, sentiments, arrows, borders, that kind of stuff. I, set them up that way, and that worked because when I would need a border or when I would need a bird or flower, I could just go to those sections and look to see what I had. But then they were sticking too much on those boards, and sometimes I had so many that they, some would touch the others. Like if I had some on the back of a board and some on the next board, they would touch each other, and then it actually started to tear up my stamps. So I was thinking, oh no, gotta change this system, it's not gonna work. So anyways, for right now, this is my system, and I think it's gonna work. But what I'm using is just transparency film, and that's what I started out with, and I came up with these little pockets. I'm in Alaska right now, and in Fairbanks, Alaska, and it's impossible to find exactly what you need every time because we have a selected amount of stores. So after looking for some weeks and even looking online and not finding what I want, I just made what I wanted. And it's just a pocket, a clear envelope pocket, and then I used Velcro to close it in the back, and when I want it, I'll just pull it out, and I'm not going to attempt it now because I think it's going to be all jacked up and not come out right, because that's how it usually does when you're doing a video. But even if it doesn't come out right, this system I think is going to work better because they're all back on their clear, I guess, acetate sheets, the ones they originally came on with the image, and I like being able to go through all the sets I have at one time. I didn't realize that I liked that as much until after I put all them back on here, and then I was like, wow, being able to see them really does make a difference, seeing all of them together the way they came. I don't know, I really like it. And so this is my system for these bigger ones. This one has the little Studio G. It's just a double pocket. I ran out of the transparency film that I had and didn't realize at the time how expensive transparency film was. I had a pack that I bought at a yard sale for 50 cents, so that's what I used, and it just came in a little thing like this, transparency film, 50 cents in the corner there. And so I've held on to it, and then when I needed to do these pockets, it was perfect or whatever. But then I used them fairly quickly, not realizing I had that many stamps. And so anyways, after I used all those sheets, I went back to get more, like at Office Max, because I do have an Office Max here, and it was like $55 to $75 for a box of 50 to 100. And I was like, yeah, I don't think so. So I had to come up with something else. So then I went to their I guess it's their little printing area, and they sold them by the sheet, just like this, and they ended up being 40 cents a sheet, which still is kind of expensive, but was better. I didn't have, you know, 55 bucks to spend on a box of 100. So that worked for those, and I'm going to make a few more of this size, which are what these are. It's just one folded in half. Stitched it around the edges, but I cut other ones, you know, down the side here, and then in half to create the flap that I sewed on. As you can see, like this part is the sewed on flap. And I just used my bone folder to press all the sides down. And anyways, I'm sure I'm like all kinds of crazy, like I'm back and forth, like I'm bouncing from one topic to the next, or one part of it. But anyways, so I apologize. This is my system for the big ones, and my system for the Studio G Inka Dinka Doo ones is like this. And I was able to do these with another material I just had at home. I got this at a yard sale, and I guess it's a roll of laminating plastic, I guess. I'm not really sure, but I got it at a yard sale, and I had it because I thought it was a cool material to keep and maybe use with something. And honestly, since I bought it, I've not found anything to use it for until I needed these, and then I was like, hello, that works perfect. So I just unrolled it, folded it, and sewed it, and put Velcro on it, and then now I have individual pockets for these. And I just stuck, you know, white computer paper in between the stamps. I would prefer not to have them doubled like this, but for now, I'm going to keep them double. It's not taken forever to do these, but it's time consuming to make the pockets. So over time, I'm hoping that I can make a few at a time and then separate some of them that I have. Sorry if that was crooked. But anyways, so for now, I think it's going to work, especially with me doing Project Life. It's going to be easier for me to quickly look through these to see if there's any that I have that are going to fit the theme that I have or need at the moment. And like I said, I really didn't realize that I liked to see them on the little sheets they came on. I thought I liked the idea of them being separate, like all the cupcakes together, or all the food together, or all the borders together, but I don't. I really don't like that. Maybe in some cases, but not for now. Doing Project Life, I'm finding that I need stamps a lot more in the different categories fairly often. So anyways, this is my system, and I thought I would share because it was fairly cheap to make these, and I thought maybe somebody else might want to do that. So if I didn't describe it enough, or you need any more details, let me know, and I'll be happy to do another video or maybe even a tutorial. I have never done one of those, but maybe it's worth attempting. But I hope everybody's having a great day, and that is my clear stamp storage solution for now. Have a good one.